Just wanna make you sweat.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Now, before we go, have you seen the singing donkey? Yep. Donkey OG. Check it.
Huh? How do you know it's the donkey singing?
This is David and Sonia getting ready for their new show.
In tune and on fire.
I can sing better than that.
That does sound like David Campbell after a big night.
How is the music career going, David?
It's nice to be called a donkey, though, I tell you.
It's a singing donkey.
A singing donkey, yeah.
Better than the alternative.
So, guys, that is it for us. It's all yours now. Have a great show.
Pump it up. Don't
No pressure.
Let's do
No
it.
pressure.
Off you go. Come on.
Here's what we've got lined up for you today.
Our very special first celebrity guest is the one and only Magda Zubanski.
We're giving away 5 diamond necklaces worth $10,000 each.
Breastfeeding ban. We meet the outraged mums planning a fiery protest at Facebook's headquarters in Sydney tomorrow.
On her Diamond Jubilee, the Queen takes Kate under her wing as Prince William flies out to the Falklands.
Plus, we've got a parade of this year's must-have fashion trends.
You got me losing my mind. My heart beats out of time.
Well, today marks a very special day in England's history.
60 years ago, Queen Elizabeth ascended to the throne, making this her Diamond Jubilee. Gavin Gray joins us now from London with all the details on the festivities. Gavin, this is a momentous day for the royal family. However, the official celebrations aren't happening till June. Why is that? All that. Coming up, stay tuned for your chance to win one of 5 diamond necklaces. Are you wearing it?
I'm wearing it.
This is worth $10,000 each. Also ahead, controversial plans for 3 parent babies. Has science gone too far?
But up next, our special first celebrity guest, Australia's ultimate funny girl, the one and only Magda Zubanski. Well, she is without doubt one of the country's best character actresses, from Sharon Streslicki and Kath and Kim to Full Frontal's Pixie Ann Wheatley.
Ladies and gentlemen, Magda Zubanski is our very special guest. Give it up, everybody! But before we chat to her, don't speak yet. Before we chat to her, let's take a look at some of her best moments.
Yeah, well, I really love kids. You know, I'd like to be a great-grandmother one day. And going by the way girls breed in my family, that should be when I'm about 36.
You're not in the rugby union. Does that mean you're a scab? You must be happy because you don't have to go in with the scum.
The scrum?
Yeah.
You mean the scrum?
Oh!
Stick an R in there somewhere.
Oh, typo.
Oh, yeah, red goes with your hives. They are not hives. They are welts, Kim, from my carbuncles.
Probably just hasn't found the right girl yet.
I'm a hard act to follow, Carl.
She's
Tired.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good.
I'm so excited for you.
Hang on, you were just saying you were going to punch him before.
I know.
No, we had that thing.
Yeah, we have that thing. Love you so much. Want to smash your face in
Oh, I
Sure enough,
see.
it's
good way.
Yeah. It's like you would do with babies go, I want to eat those little cheeks.
Well, we should explain. You two have history, don't you?
No, I never met
I
her.
know.
You did the spelling bee
Yes.
together,
We
which
did.
was a musical.
Yeah.
A musical?
It was a
Yeah,
musical,
yeah.
And then you introduced David to
Well, I didn't
his...
think I was going to like David, and then I had that...
This is great. Get this out now on TV. This
I
is
think
fabulous.
it gives a perspective. And then I just went, I love him.
Yeah.
We just so fell in love doing that show. Had a ball, absolute ball. It was a fun show, wasn't it? With
It was so
Marina
much fun.
Pryor and, you know, and I discovered doing that show because I think I had a very different perception of you. I just thought you were a very different kind of person. It was like, he's smart, he's funny, he's got the biggest heart you're ever going to...
I love that we've got Magda on to talk about David.
Who are you bringing on tomorrow, Sonia?
I'm just here to blow smoke.
But let me ask you something, because, OK, we've been friends for a while, but this is our first time hosting a show together. You've been on TV for a long time. You're loved by a nation. Do you have any tips for Sonia and myself?
No
Advice.
idea. No idea. No. I wish I could.
Get off.
No. Yeah. No.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Magda Zubanski.
But yeah, the other big thing obviously is that, you know, I do pride myself having match made David and Lisa, who are possibly one of the most gorgeous couples you'll ever meet in your life, aren't they?
Yes, yes, very picturesque. There you are. Look at you. And there was a gorgeous story in the paper too about.
Well, Max was one of our bridesmaids.
Oh, there you are, Magda.
I know. It was so great.
Where was the wedding?
That was just here in Sydney.
Yeah,
just down at the rocks.
Yeah, beautiful. But you two, you know, it was one of those things where I didn't truly like sort of bring them together from, you know, they were in the room together, and then another actress and I just did our best to shepherd them towards one another.
And you know, I still thank you for it to this day.
Oh, but it was one of those things, you know, when you meet people and you go, oh my God, they're just the best couple. So, yeah, one of the proudest moments of my
Was it
life.
like being a bridesmaid at David's wedding? Was it like Bridesmaids, the movie?
Exactly like that.
Was it?
Really?
Was there a food poisoning incident?
Food poisoning? No. It was elegant, tasteful, beautiful music. It was all
fun.
Gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you got some favourite Magda moments?
I do, actually, yes. We have both picked our favourite Magda moments, and I just can't go past beauty expert Chanel. Let's have a look.
Today we've got a new product for men, Janelle. Men, Janelle. That's right, men. They are the ones who aren't women, Janelle. Fabulous. Yes, there are a lot of lonely men out there, Janelle. Men who can't have relationships because they're, say, too busy. Ugly, I was thinking more. But why should they be denied relationships just because they're social lepers or have heads like racing tadpoles, Janelle?
We've got a couple of products that need to be sold a little later on, Magda.
You reckon I'll go and put the wig on and away we'll go?
I'll tell you what, those products would sell.
Yeah.
If we did that, I mean, you would not believe the advertising dollars we could bring into this network.
Hell yeah.
Look what's going on.
It's about advertising, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no.
You set the benchmark as far as advertorials go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, for my money, whenever I watch that, what I actually love is Mark Downey. That beautiful... Really? You know, that counterpoint just makes it. And we used to have the best fun doing that. It got to the point where we actually couldn't film because we were laughing so much. And they used to film us back to back because as soon as we looked at one another...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So you never looked at each other?
We ruined television schedules. The producers were going nuts because Marg would get the twinkle in her eye. I always blame her, but we'd be off laughing.
Yes, but you have a twinkle in your eye too. Some of my favourite times with Mags is like we've gone out and we've been to pubs or we've done, you know, karaoke together. But I love it when she gets down. She's one of the great dancers, and you would appreciate this.
You can move.
She's a great dancer. Let's check out some of Mag's dancing skills. Looking to
But
go.
you know, we used to dance like that, is the extraordinary thing.
That was actually fact.
Magda,
That's fact.
I had my hair cut like that once.
Yeah. I want photographic evidence of that.
I will
pose.
show you and only you.
We'll have a little Sharpie off.
That is awesome.
Well, because I was sort of on the periphery of a Sharpie gang in Melbourne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like to see you with a knife, sort of like Jets versus Sharks.
No, I was kind of the bookish Sharpie.
Oh, okay. You kept the accounts.
The convent school.
Yeah.
No, the convent school educated Sharpie. But it was everywhere in Melbourne, you know, in my youth. It was all that. And it was, you know, I remember the nuns, we used to have mixed dances with the boys and we'd all be dancing like that. And the nuns would be separating us and putting hankies between our hands.
Hankies between your hands?
You know, you weren't allowed to touch.
Oh, right. Yes,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Now, look, there's a lot of talk at the moment. You were mentioning Bridesmaids before, Sonia, but there's a lot of talk about, you know, the rebirth of female comedy, particularly in the States.
Yeah, I don't know what I've been doing for the last 25 years. Apparently not comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about that sort of rebirth and what's been going on?
Well, I think it's sort of a nonsense in the sense of this perception that women haven't been funny. I mean, we were talking about my mum. You know my mum, who is 87, Scottish, one of the funniest people you'd ever meet in your life. So my whole life, her sisters, her cousins, hilarious, but it's just not been in the public sphere.
Yeah.
And it's been about sort of subject matter that, because women haven't been in the public sphere, it's not sort of common cultural knowledge. But as women get our hands on the levers more, you know, and find our voices, it's going to become apparent, you know, clearly women are funny. You can't pick any one segment of humanity and say they're not funny.
That's right.
No.
Everyone's funny. I've got German friends who are hilarious. You know, it's a silly...
Really?
That's the rarest
Truly,
kind. No.
truly. No, really. Oh, yeah. I'm Polish, that's fine. You know, we're all, you know, blah, blah. You know, the Poles are, the Poles funny? You know, the Poles are funny.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Let's give it to
everyone's funny, everyone's funny. But it's familiarity with culture. It's like we understand American humour because we're saturated with their culture.
That's right.
For a long time, they didn't understand ours because they don't know any of the cultural reference. It's simply that. And as we understand more about one another, the sense of humour will get more in common, I think, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the success of Kath and Kim. It's been huge. And of course, the film.
Yes.
Going around the world.
The film.
We actually have an exclusive still, I think.
Oh, do we?
Look,
There we
go.
go.
In Italy.
I've never seen a bigger bunch of foxy morons in my life.
How did Sharon go down with the Italian men?
Oh, well, you have to wait and see. That's in the film, isn't it?
Was she popular?
Oh, well, just, you know... I can't reveal anything.
It's tighter than a Baz Luhrmann film, this one. It's really full on.
Great Gatsby's easier to get into.
Yeah, it's really easy to get into that one.
Yeah, I know. We're like, Maxwell Smart doors come down.
Is it great to put the wig back on and become Sharon again?
It is, and I had
Much.
You got
my first show, and
I just... These are for you. Look.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Hang on. Can we show that in the morning?
That was a record.
It sucked all the air out of my
C classification.
So I sit down.
No, we just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Because you've made our first day very special.
I think I've taken your lips on now. I think actually.
A nice shade of coral.
Coral.
Thank you.
Thanks, Magda.
Thanks,
Oh,
Mags.
it's so nice to have you here.
Oh, nice to be had.
Stay, just stay.
All right.
Coming up, we have a competition to win a $10,000 diamond necklace. And also ahead, the breastfeeding ban. Outraged mums planning a fiery protest at Facebook's headquarters. They join us here live.
But up next, controversial new plans to create designer babies using the DNA from not 2, but 3 parents.
Now, before the break, we gave Chef Tom Kine just 4 ingredients to come up with a culinary delight.
Just to remind you, Tom, those ingredients were salmon, tomatoes, a mango, and as Sonia likes to call it, an aubergine, but we in Australia call it eggplant.
No, it's an aubergine. It's always been an aubergine and it always will be.
All right, Tom, what are you going to make?
OK. I'm going to do... With the mango, I was thinking something sweet, but actually I'm going to do something savoury. I'm going to do some Indian spice grilled salmon with an eggplant and tomato relish and a fresh mango chutney.
Welcome back.
Right now.
News headlines. Oh, hang on, let's start that again.
Stop tapping my folder before we come back on here like I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I've done rehearsals.
Welcome back. Right now, news headlines with Wendy Kingston.
Too funny. Good morning and thank you, Sonia. The Prime Minister has received a much-needed boost in the opinion polls just a day before federal parliament resumed. That is so beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Wendy.
See you half an hour.
See you soon. Just really quickly, Sonia just wanted to have a first fight with me on air just then. And it was because she wanted us to look interesting coming back from the break.
Because they took this nice big wide shot of the studio, and so instead of us just sitting here like this, I thought I'd, you know...
You fake something like, oh, that's really interesting on your phone, man, We've been talking about Facebook banning breastfeeding photos throughout the show, and now here are a couple of the emails we've got. Maria says, about breastfeeding. Thanks, Janie. Coming up, we showcase the new fashion looks you must have this year. Also ahead, the Super Bowl. We count down to the biggest halftime fails of all time. Oh, poor Janet.
But up next, celebrity makeup artist Michael Brown shows us how to pull off this year's hottest trends.
No lycra, no jersey. Keep it chic. Cotton,
Just wearing lycra to an office anyway.
silk.
Aerobics instructor.
And then you may. Then you're allowed.
Yes, if a leopard print thong is your office wear.
You're in a lot of trouble.
Then where do you work?
Exactly. Thank you, Paula. Now, for all the information on where to get these looks you've seen here today, just hit our website.
Now here's Janie with a fabulous idea. We'll be back with more of our very first show.
Very first show.
After the break.
Do some of this, Sonia.
Coming up on tomorrow's show, Polly from the Block has a brilliant idea to transform your lounge room.
Ooh. And we are giving away a diamond necklace worth $10,000. Ladies, mornings tomorrow at 9. Look at that thing.
Beautiful.
Look at it shine.
But right now, Janie has some of the secrets of the Hollywood stars. Thanks, Janie. You know what? Twitter's been sort of happening whilst we've been doing the show.
It doesn't stop just because we're on air.
We haven't been tweeting because we thought we better just concentrate on putting the show together today, but maybe tomorrow we'll give it a shot. But everyone is talking about your socks.
Why? I don't get it. Look, see, look.
Can we see David's socks?
I like colourful socks. I like people to know there's a party in my pants. It's just around my ankles.
You only got about 4 pairs of socks, you told me to.
No, it's just because I'm renovating around at home, so I have to keep washing. So
you're living out of a suitcase.
I'll try and buy some more before Friday. Thanks for telling everyone I've got that. OK, we've got some more Twitter comments.
Kate Glantz did say loving David's socks. Thanks, Kate.
Some people on Twitter, somebody called Kate Kroger, no relation, said OMG, Magda plus David plus Sonia equals funny. OMG, I love an OMG.
Judy Farrell sent a message saying, best of luck, DC, you'll be awesome as always. What about nothing for me, Judy?
Nothing. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow on the show, Danny Minogue's husband Chris Smith talks babies.
Holly from the Block is transforming your lounge room.
And the Fashion Police join us with the hottest new looks. We'll see you all then.